say the overall moment was probably...
Was you expecting
I'll say the overall moment was probably...
Make some fucking noise!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Valiant Wrestling live from the O2 Academy in Birmingham, and you can see this venue is packed from the floor to the balcony for episode 3 here on Premier Sports, of course, as well. And boy oh boy, do we have one hell of a show for those Valiant fans watching around the world. Some incredible wrestling action, some insane high impact matches, and of course let's not forget Kyle Lennon, Terry Atkins, possibly a face-to-face confrontation tonight leading up to their matchup. This is gonna be, oh boy, one hell of a night. And let's start it off with Evelyn Black facing one-on-one against Platinum. And this is one hell of a match to be opening up the show. Out first, as we await the arrival very long wait here. This is going to be one hell of a matchup, I can tell you now. You can see the fans waiting for this woman right here, Evelyn Black.
Evelyn Black?
Oh my, Evelyn Black, the leader of the Coven. Oh, this is a test of strength for her. This is going to be one hell of a showcase for Miss Black. She is not alone as well, all things considered, but this is a test of her abilities and test of how crafty she can be in this matchup. After all, she do have those witchy genes, ladies and gentlemen. And her opposition, as we await the arrival of Platinum. Of course, Platinum looking to showcase the Valiant roster in a very similar vein to Evelyn Black, that she can ride solo, of course, having an affiliation.
Making her way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, she is the Big Freak, Platinum.
As I was saying, an affiliation with that of Amber Gage, Platinum. Of course, she is ready to showcase her ability, showcase her star power. And Platinum, she is looking ready to take that center stage here in the Academy. And here in Valiant Wrestling, this is a battle of two women who want to prove their position. One-on-one, singles action. And no better place to start it than right here, right now on episode 3. As we await the referee beginning this matchup, both women looking ready to go, and the bell rings and away we go. And immediately, oh my word, you don't notice the height of Platinum and the strength of Platinum as well. Oh my goodness. And now, oh, big shoulder tackles into the corner. Good early stop for Platinum and a running hip attack. Having Evelyn all out of sorts, and you can see the height, you can see the strength on showcase by Platinum. She is standing 6'2". There is not many women that can even stand eye to eye with Platinum. And now, oh, but Evelyn Black countering back, showing how crafty she can be. Oh, quick roll-up, referee sliding into position now, but a quick kick out by Platinum. Oh my goodness, going for a drop kick. Platinum cannot go down. Flatliner in the ropes, jumping, propelling herself, and Platinum to the canvas, but another kick out at 1. Like I said, Evelyn is the leader of the coven, and she is using her crafty. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I was about to say the tricks up her sleeve. Oh my goodness, now trying to snap the arm out of position. You could hear the crunch earlier. And now bending the fingers back, putting all the pressure on the elbows. And double knees right to the lower back of Platinum, trying to chop the big woman down. And Evelyn is doing a fantastic job of that. And now, sweet transition into the Anaconda Vice. This feels like a hold that you can't escape from when you're in it. It is choking the life out of you, but Platinum, using her instincts, kicking Evelyn Black in the back of the head, kneeing her, I should say. And now trying to create some kind of separation, trying to get away from those holds. But you got to think those arms took a bit of damage, but oh my word. Dropping Evelyn Black on her head, spinning around, high angle on the head. I don't even know what to call that. And in the corner we go. Inzagiri. And now setting up for something. Handspring moonsault. No. Got the knees up, did Evelyn Black last second. Catching Platinum and a big lariat. Like I say, Evelyn has got those tricks. Those conniving strategies in her mind. That neck breaker was wicked. Minds the pun. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count still. And now, what is this? What is Evelyn going to do to bring Platinum down, even for a 2 count at this point in this match? Oh my goodness, using the ropes, using all of her environments to her advantage, and a big drop kick. And now, into the corner we go. Evelyn Black, very smart. Dissecting, using everything around her to take Platinum down, to wear it down, and these knees to the midsection. And now, talking some trash. I'm afraid I won't be able to repeat some of the things she said. Who knows? But Evelyn Black going to the high red district, maybe even going as high as the balconies here in the O2. And now walking the rope. Drop kick. Taking down Platinum, using all of her body to her advantage, I should say. 1. No, still not a 2 count. Oh my goodness. And again, you got to think that mindset of, oh, what do I have to do to put Platinum down? She's not staying down for a 2 count, and she's definitely not staying down after a lariat like that. And now a deadlift German suplex, going 2/3 of the way. Oh my god. Over the ring, and now just being thrown around Evelyn Black like she weighs nothing at all. And now, oh my word. Big choke slam, and oh my goodness gracious me. What a moonsault and a split leg drop. 1, 2, 3, no. That was very close for Evelyn Black, excuse me. 2.9 on the kick out. Oh, but Evelyn, she starts to fight back. But I don't know how smart it is to get into an exchange with Platinum like this. Back and forth punches with Platinum. Oh my word. And like I said, the effects of Platinum's big, powerful throws, those big impact maneuvers, maybe taking a toll on Evelyn Black here. She looks dazed. She looks confused with these shots to the jaw, kick to the chest, and another spin around kick right to the midsection, winding Evelyn Black and taking her down off of her feet. Platinum is rolling with these strikes, and oh my goodness, big shot to the midsection again, and a big axe kick to the back of the head. Evelyn Black might be concussed here. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Platinum with a big victory. Oh my word. And that is one hell of an opener. That is one hell of an opener. That match was absolutely insane. That is just a testament to Valiant Wrestling as a whole. As I'm getting word of something backstage. I'm trying to see if we can get a cameraman back there.
Class is officially back in session. While I was away on study, this division has been nothing short of embarrassing. A playground of loudmouths, slobs, and underachievers, pretending they're actually accomplishing something worthwhile. I've watched from afar as the standards slipped, the talent fumbled, and the spotlight dimmed. And let me make one thing perfectly clear. This isn't a comeback. 'Twas a correction to whatever this crisis is. I don't play dirty. I play smarter. I don't fight for approval. I fight for control. And trust me, there's no room at the top for the lazy or the loud. I don't break rules. I rewrite them. I don't make noise. I make history. And when I'm done, the only thing left standing will be the standard I set. You can follow my lead, or don't. I don't care. But one thing is true. The headmistress always knows best.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and what a matchup we have for you. Pistolero Jr. and Elijah Knight one-on-one. This is gonna be one hell of a cruiserweight battle, fast-paced, high-impact matchup. And you can see already Pistolero Jr. showing up to the crowd here in Birmingham, and my goodness, I can't wait for this matchup as we await the arrival of Elijah Knight.
Introducing to the ring at this time, Reputation, Elijah Knight.
And Elijah Knight, this man is known in a lot of places that I have personally covered. This man is very, very good at what he does, a master of his craft. Very, very quick, but elusively strong and technical. Pistolero Jr., who frankly I do not know too much about, has to keep his eyes open, but Elijah Knight confident as ever. And of course, Knight does have that aura of confidence about him. He does have that, just that vibe about him, that aura, as the kids say. But let's see how far that is able to carry him into this matchup against Pistolero Jr. And again, these two look ready. Elijah looks confident. Pistolero looks ready. Let's ring the bell and get this matchup underway. And ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a banger. Prepare your eyeballs for this. Pistolero looking ready to shoot down Elijah Knight. But Elijah not backing down. Big drop kick to start. Oh my goodness. Magically misses that knee, excuse me. And Elijah Knight going for a big chop in the corner. Turnbuckle to hand. Catches the kick though from Pistolero. And now Elijah going to that wrestling acumen with the heel hook. Trying to slow down Pistolero early on. That must be his game plan. And of course, that is a very smart game plan when you're facing somebody like a Pistolero who can utilize the turnbuckles, utilize the ropes for a big impact dive. If your leg is out of sorts, you have no balance. But Pistolero able to fight his way free. And now, dodges the roundhouse, and transitions into a crossface and wrenches back. Look at the angle on the neck on Pistolero by Elijah Knight. This man has the arm trapped between his legs, and the wrenching on the neck goes further and further back. The longer you stay in this hold, the longer you risk permanent damage, if not definite damage, within this matchup. And Elijah Knight has got it cinched in. very, very tight. And you can see the anguish, the pain on Pistolero's face, just in those eye holes of that mask. My goodness. Really wrenching back on that crossface. Can Pistolero get out? I have no idea, but it looks like he is slowly fading. My goodness. My goodness, the wrenching on this crossface. Oh my god, but oh, Pistolero trying again to break the grip and rolls free. Last second. Pistolero now trying to build up momentum after being grounded for so long. Whoa, goes for a schoolboy, gets a roundhouse kick to the face instead. And now Pistolero, oh, maybe that kick damaged Elijah Knight. Maybe he has him right where he wants to with a big cannonball into the corner. And now top rope position for Pistolero Jr. Swanton to a standing Elijah Knight. Referee sliding into the cover. Kick out at 2 by Elijah Knight. Last second. That's Swanton using all of his body, and he might be doing the same here. Going into the ropes. Rope step tornado by Pistolero Jr. My goodness, spinning around like nobody's business. Was Pistolero maybe going for something else? Oh, cuts off Elijah Knight the last second, and now big destroyer out of the ropes. Holy! And now, top rope again, Pistolero. This is where he's comfortable. Feeling froggy. Cover. 1, 2, 3, no. Elijah Knight manages to get the shoulder up after that big impact from that 5-star frog splash. But Pistolero is feeling all the momentum in the world. Beautiful drop kick off of the ropes. This man is using those lucha stylings to all of his advantage. And you can hear the fans' approval with these lucha chants. And now Pistolero Jr. looking for something big out of the corner. Guns out for Pistolero. Going for a big elbow. No. Elijah Knight ducks. Oh, going for another one of those drop kicks, but get caught with a leg drop by Elijah Knight, followed by a big PK. Almost looked like it connected with the kneecap there. Regardless, it was impactful. But Pistolero kicks out at dos. And now, again, Elijah Knight in control after what was a very, very fast-firing spree from Pistolero. Elijah Knight looks to seize control, and maybe definitely doing so with these forearms in the corner, keeping Pistolero trapped. And now working on that left arm. That elbow could be out of sorts against the ropes, could maybe even dislocate something if he's not careful, and into the turnbuckle. At high impact, back first goes Pistolero again, and now another cavalcade of strikes, kicks to the leg, shots to the chest, and now again working on the arm, slowing down the faster of the two, and now these trapped knees to the midsection. And oh, turns it into an arm trapped belly to belly. And this is what I was talking about. The wrestling acumen of Elijah Knight, spin around into a Juji Katami. Or an armbar, maybe if you're not a judoka. He's got it tight. That arm is outstretched. It's ripping at the tendons, ripping at the muscles in the arm. Could hyperextend any part of that left arm of Pistolero, and he's got to be careful after being trapped in that crossface for what felt like an eternity. After all that time getting caught up in the ropes time after time, maybe trying to hyperextend the arm. But oh, Pistolero manages to wriggle free, and now shots to the face, breaking the grip of Elijah Knight. He tried everything, every little position, and now a cavalcade of strikes yet again, a plethora, some might say, up, down, left, right. Pistolero dropping Elijah Knight, and now going for something big What is this? Oh my goodness, these elbows to the jaw, to the neck, to the head. Trying to keep Elijah Knight down. Oh my goodness. Big lung blower. 1, 2, 3. And what a win for the incredible Pistolero Jr. My goodness. What a showcase for the lucha stylings, the cruiserweight ability of Pistolero. Take nothing away from Elijah Knight, though. However, this man showed some very, very good technical ability, the ability to control a matchup. But after all, Pistolero was able to pick up the victory here on Valiant Wrestling Episode 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is just the beginning. Because boy oh boy, do we have one hell of the rest of the show to go for you all here in live in the O2 Academy in Birmingham. But we are going to take a very, very quick, short advertising break to lead into this next matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we have an incredible matchup with the women here on episode 3 live from the O2 Academy in Birmingham, England. We have Miss Madison against Aaliyah Jean. Oh my word, this is going to be one hell of a matchup. 1,000,000%. And out first,
introducing to the ring at this time, she is
Aaliyah Jean on her way to the ring. This is gonna be something. You can see the energy of Miss Jean. You can see how ready she is for this matchup here on episode 3. I mean, look at her go. But this is a very, very interesting matchup. This is going to be a test of wits. I mean, of course, facing Miss Madison, who is, you know, known for being very, very smart. But it looks like Aaliyah's got the flexibility that maybe brains can't teach. Maybe using that physical ability, the God-gifted flexibility and elusiveness to get out of the way of Miss Madison. But that is one way to find out as we await the arrival of the Doctor. Of course, Miss Madison, a lot has been said about her very, very... The headmistress, a lot has been said about her intellectual ability. Of course, having a master's degree in education, a bachelor's in physical therapy, and of course pursuing her PhD currently. Let's not forget. And maybe, who knows, maybe the smart thing was to be here tonight because of course she is from the UK. This is somewhat of a home territory, maybe being a few hours out here from Birmingham. This is a very, very, very homely place for her. Despite her years of living in New York, this is a very, very interesting dynamic in this matchup. And you can see Aaliyah Jean ready to go, and Miss Madison also ready to go, and away we go with the bell ringing here for our third match of the evening, and oh my word, what a slap. Oh my goodness, and a little bit of a war of the words there, but now again Miss Madison with a big belly to belly. And a lot could be said about her, oh my goodness, intellectual endeavors. Let's talk about the physical parts as Aaliyah Jean puts the whole body to work with a flying hip attack from the ropes and proceeds to start dancing away to the approval of the crowd. But Miss Madison maybe trying to shut that down last second. Oh my god, another incredibly hard slap. And of course, oh my goodness, in a tag team currently with Victoria Corleone. And representing, talent such as the incredible Tiffany Antoinette and Yasmin Kavi. I mean, Miss Madison is no slouch, and she is showing that right now, putting those boots to work on Aaliyah Jean now. And again, working away at the body. And maybe that bachelor's in physical therapy being put to the worst kind of use if you're Aaliyah. Up and down, we're using the head. And now maybe you're trying to rip out the hair again. Up and down. And again for a third time. And now just laughing. Just laughing at Aaliyah Jean, who is slow to get out of the blocks here. 1, 2, kick out. At Miss Madison's dismay, maybe going for a stomp, gets countered. Quick roll up. This could be it. No, kick out at 2. Very, very, very audacious roll-up attempt, nearly worked off. But again, face first goes Miss Madison. Oh my goodness, split-legged something, and gets caught with a kick instead. And now, oh my goodness, trying to get all of the body parts, the legs, the arms spin around. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Romero special, putting all the pressure on the joints, on the legs, on the arms, and then spins it around. Oh my word. Into the Dragon Sleeper. Holy goodness, the torque on that, but somehow only able to fight free. And going for those big lariats with a little bit of a spin attached to him. Trying to take Miss Madison off of her feet, and does so with the kick. Holy, spin it around, leg kick, lariat to the jaw. Oh my word. And now, oh my goodness, a slap to the face of the head mistress. And now, oh my goodness, just wailing on Miss Madison. Now big forearms, big chops, big strikes, big everything by Aaliyah Jean. And now, oh my goodness gracious me, this is not going to look good. Slowly going backwards, hip attack, and keeping it there for good measure. Now, I don't think this is very PG, ladies and gentlemen, but it's definitely doing the job in discombobulating, let's say, Miss Madison. Unique offensive attack by Aaliyah Jean, but it definitely worked. Because she is looking all out of sorts as Miss Madison, and now, big shot with the leg. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And again, time after time, all of these very, very impressive, very unorthodox maneuvers being done to Miss Madison. And again, these strikes, but gets caught. And Miss Madison now trying to build up a head of steam, and that pump kick. Oh my goodness gracious. What a kick, but running hip attack. Almost instinctively, Aaliyah gets up, jumps up on the rope, and hits a running hip attack. And now, back elbow. And another. And then try to follow it up with the trifecta, a quadfecta. And maybe a fifth, no. Oh, whoa. Oh, right in the eyes. Very, very opportunistic. I'm surprised the referee didn't see that, but what a kick. What a kick from Miss Madison, and now... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no, the big stretch face first. Goes Aaliyah, and now you know what it's time for. Oh, my God, the final exam. Oh, my goodness, can Aaliyah pass the final exam? Oh my goodness, the stretch on the knees. Just had a shot from that camera view, but you can see the stretch on the shoulders, on the shoulder blades, on the arms. There you go. There's a good angle of the way that Aaliyah is being contorted like a pretzel. Oh my word. Jesus. Oh, but she is fighting. She is fighting with all of her power to make sure that she could pass this test. But no! But no! The stretch was a little bit too much for Aaliyah. Oh my goodness, what a showing from Miss Madison. What a win for Oxford's very own, the Taskmaster, the Taskmaster, excuse me, the head mistress, Miss Madison, PhD. And just proof that it pays staying in school and passing your exams, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. What a showcase of female talent here in Valiant Wrestling. Oh my word, that was one hell of a matchup for our co-main event of the evening. But of course, they've got to progress somewhere. And maybe, just maybe, it's a good time to bring Kyle Lennon and Terry Atkins, scheduled for a face-off, out to the ring right now.
Residing for Groom England, he is the idol, Kyle Lennon.
Kyle Lennon, of course, last episode with a big, maybe almost some might say controversial victory. I mean, I'm trying to make sure that, you know, Kyle Lennon doesn't hear me say that, because I am not equipped in a way to fight this man. Let's be honest, he is like 3 times the size of myself. But of course, Kyle Lennon riding a very high momentum wave. But of course, Terry Atkins calling out Kyle Lennon. But I mean, who knows? They've been feuding, they've been having a war of words.
Terry Atkins.
And here comes big Terry Atkins. This is gonna be heated. I mean, these two have had a lot of history. I mean, so much so that I can't even repeat that much. I don't think we've got enough time for me to repeat these two's history. But you could just tell. You can tell by the way that these two are locking eyes with one another every now and again. The passing glance of just pure hatred. And of course, after the DHC got involved with Kyle Lennon's matchup, these two, oh my goodness. And that is what I was talking about, that look. Give these two a microphone.
Terry Atkins, I don't want you here. You
Big
do not
stare down
belong
here.
With this locker room, you don't belong with the boys and the girls in the back that have worked their arse off to get here. I defeated Jordan Sykes. And you know what else? I was given the opportunity to win World Heavyweight Championship, a prestigious title in Valiant Wrestling, a title that has eluded me for many years, a goal of mine since I started pro wrestling. And I was told to by my brothers that said, hey, if you ever get this, then you've made it. But you took that away from me, and you decided to make yourself the center of attention once again in professional wrestling at your ripe age.
world-class national wrestling. Arlington, Texas, boy, I tell you, it feels mighty nice to work from home. It's a warm welcome. Old Big Terry walking into the Memorial Stadium, fighting to be your first ever WCNW World's Champion. Can't say I felt the same from the man I'm fighting on the 29th. Iron Horse Kyle Lennon. See, not too long ago, I went across the pond to show Valiant Wrestling what American Muscle looks like. And Kyle talks about how I'm not welcome there, that nobody wants me around. Treat me like I ain't been there night one at Assembly Hall throwing hands with JP Masters. See, that gate you trying to keep, boy, is one that I helped build. But then you want to come over here to my backyard, and I don't recall inviting you to my barbecue. But still, you show up hungry. You say you left your brothers behind. Dragonheart stashed, all for the pursuit of being the top brass of world class. Bringing only you as the self-proclaimed best of the Britons. Well, let me tell you something. Don't let the stars and stripes fool you. For a spell, I trained with your best. I have fought your best. I've taken a beating from your best, but I whooped your boys' asses all the same. So I'll tell you this, come August 29th, your best is just ain't enough. That big brown belt is coming to Arlington, and it's gonna stay in Arlington for as long as I see fit. Kyle Lennon, old Iron Horse, you wanna prove me wrong? Bring your best. Be the man that the World Championship needs you to be, or I will put you down and stomp your ass in the glue. Arlington, get ready, because old Big Terry is coming home.
Oh my goodness! Kyle Lennon's heard enough, and big forearm to Terry Atkins, and had it scouted! This war of words has just turned into a war of fists, and now big back elbows by the big man from Arlington, Texas. And that is a good way for Terry Atkins to roll into Visage. One-on-one, Kyle Lennon, Terry Atkins. Oh my, and Kyle Lennon is just running away. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I wonder if Kyle Lennon ever got caught by Terry Atkins, of course. Who knows? Somebody that we are going to see. Somebody we're going to see later on tonight. But excuse my slip up earlier. This is the co-main event of the evening. And out first, Alex Henry. Of course, this is a matchup that has a lot riding on it, a lot of history behind it. Of course, these two, Alex Henry, Scotty Jones, have met several times, and not including, in fact, on Valiant Wrestling Episode 2, which can be widely considered a Match of the Year candidate, if not Match of the Year, period. Alex Henry and Scotty Jones, these two have a long and storied rivalry, back and forth, trading wins, trading losses, trading strikes, whatever the hell it may be. And maybe this is another battle in the war between these two. And of course, this is going to be, as we saw last episode, one hell of a matchup.
Scotty Jones.
And making his way down to the ring, Scotty Jones, one of the fastest rising members of the DHC, a DHC that has ran rampant throughout Valiant Wrestling, a DHC that has caused havoc, caused the ends of matches, caused the ends of shows. And let's see how Alex Henry And Scotty Jones can again lock horns. Referee ring the bell. And get this, yeah, what could be another match of the year candidate underway. And away we go. And the tension, you feel it immediately. Two men who know each other so well. Know each other's game plans. Know each other's tendencies. Go face to face, and again, just like before, Scotty Jones giving up a big height and weight and even strength disadvantage. But that man is conniving, as you can see. These little misdirections, these little taps, love taps to the back of the head. And again, that is going to anger the beast that is Alex Henry. But Scotty Jones is coming back with some strikes. These two trade in blows just as we expect. And that lariat damn near took off Scotty's head. And Alex Henry is feeling it after that. I do not blame him. And now beckoning Scotty Jones back inside the ring, giving him space to breathe. And the referee, of course, begging Scotty to get back inside the ring. And oh, big shot to the leg. And now trying to wear down the bigger individual. And now, big chop. Quick cover after a rib tingling, also rib shattering, if you're not careful, chop. But Scotty Jones now trying to lock up, trying to keep Alex Henry in close quarters. These knees right to the midsection. And again, trying to keep control, fighting for control of it now. Nailing a big kick to the midsection. And now, maybe trying to look for something, a big dragon screw. And now working on the knee, working on the leg. That might not help with the exposed knee of Alex Henry. Maybe it'll help relieve some kind of pressure, who knows. I mean, Alex Henry has got the boots, got the, oh my goodness, got the gear pressure of a catch-as-catch-can wrestler. But now these locks on the knees. Oh my goodness. Scotty Jones keeping the big man grounded, a very smart way to start from the newest member of the DHC zone. Oh my goodness. And you can hear the pain. You can hear the pain in the lock. You hear the pain in the voice, on the knees, on the pressure on the knees, on the tendons, on the joints of what Alex Henry. But using that big, oh my god. Oh, the chops raining down on the chest, on the face. And now, back and forth yet again. Oh, got the arm locked. Scotty in a good position here, but gets thrown off like he weighs absolutely nothing. And another big chop. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. And now, the chops to the head, chops to the chest, chops to the midsection. Big uppercut by Alex Henry. And now putting Jones in the corner. Big uppercuts in the corner again and again and again and again. Making the crowd here on the O2 go absolutely rampant. Wow. What a barrage of uppercuts from Alex Henry. And now off the ropes we go. Big elbow. Knocking Scotty Jones's block off yet again. But just in time. Jones able to come with. And now Alex Henry, whoa, jumps over, goes for something, but whoa. Able to, elude Alex Henry is Scotty. Big German trying to get him up into something. Another German this time. Straight jacket variation. Pin, no. Kick out at 2 from a high angle German suplex. And now, good technique. Good idea. Keep the man down. Work on the leg when you have the ability to. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. And now, what is Scotty Jones looking for here? These two battering one another. They've been battering each other for a long time, going for something, just hangs on. But Alex Henry with a spear to the outside, knocking hard on the wooden floor. There is no give on that wooden floor at all. Back first, spine first, maybe even head first. That is not a good landing. And now, Alex Henry trying to pick up the victory off of what was a huge impact, but no! Just in time, and you can imagine the bruising, you can imagine the pain, the air being driven out of the lungs of Scotty Jones off of that impact to the floor. But Alex Henry looking to capitalize, going for another big chop. This time moves out of the way, big kick. And again, keeping the arms clasped, keeping the separation the exact same. And spins around into a Jujigatami with the leg locked as well. Oh my word. The dojo training's going well. Oh my word. An armbar. How often do you see that with a leg lock as well? I mean, I've said before that can tear at your arm, but that can also rip something apart in your leg. But Alex Henry just in time manages to get free, goes for a drop kick to the knee to Scotty. Misses. Chop missed. Oh, but picks the leg last second. Takes down Alex Henry. And now, oh, single leg. Boston Crab sits in deep with it. Does Scotty Jones, and Alex Henry is looking in a world of hurt. The pressure on the knee, the pressure on the back even. But oh, you can see just from the size of the leg and the strength of Alex Henry alone, he is able to propel himself maybe to the bottom rope. Maybe, just maybe, pulling with all of his might. Oh, there we go. He got to the rope. And forced to break is Scotty, but he is not a happy man at all. He is not a happy man to break the hold. But maybe, just maybe, that has given Scotty Jones another opening here to set up for something huge. And you can see Alex Henry struggling, catching his breath, struggling to get back to his feet. After what wasn't it a hellacious impact, taking all the time he needs. But I don't think he's realized that Scotty Jones has Alex Henry in his sights. Big elbow to the back of the head. No. Ducked at the last second, face first. Goes Scotty into the turnbuckle. Maybe breaking his nose. Definitely concussing himself on that bottom turnbuckle. And now, Alex Henry to the top rope, going for something huge, whatever it may be. It is precarious. Powerbomb from the top. 1, 2, 3. What a win for Alex Henry. Wow. What an impact. The amount that Alex Henry had to do to put this matchup away was insane. The impact, the insane impact from that spear to the floor. You can see Scotty Jones on the outside, just off the edge of your screen, trying to catch his breath, trying to catch his bearings. But that spear to the outside, that top rope powerbomb, was something to be marveled at. Oh my word. And now it is time for something very, very big. Very amazing, some might say. Our main event of the evening. Jack Snyder and Terry Atkins. And like I said a moment ago, Jack Snyder, Terry Atkins, one-on-one in our main event here at Valiant Wrestling, Episode 3, live from the O2 Academy here in Birmingham. And you can see the O2 lit up with smoke, lit up in darkness for a member of the DHC, Jack Snyder, the man hand-picked to face Terry Atkins, a man who has decided to step up. Of course, the Octopus, the man of many, many submissions, and this is a hell of a pick for the DHC. But of course, you got to contend with a 20-year veteran from Arlington, Texas, in Terry Atkins. And coming out adorned, as you'd expect, from big Terry Atkins, one of the biggest legends in professional wrestling. Well, that is if you don't ask Mr. Kyle Lennon after earlier tonight. That man was running scared. But you can see why. The intensity on the eyes of Terry Atkins, you got to think that's got to be playing in the mind. I mean, this man, this is his first time, of course, though, just to play devil's advocate, first time wrestling in Valiant for 6 years. And maybe after so long, maybe after so many years, so many tries, so many attempts, he is looking to bring home the Valiant World Championship. Bring it back home to the good old state of Texas. But that is the future. That is Visage. That is later on. This is now Jack Snyder, Terry Atkins, one-on-one. And you can see Terry Atkins maybe having a bit of a size advantage. But you know that Jack Snyder will do anything that it takes to make up that advantage and make it disappear. But Terry Atkins, the years and years worth of experience, showing off right now. Going for a double on hook, counted, big shot to the big man, but he is unfazed, off the ropes one more time. And Jack Snyder again unable to chop down the big man from big Arlington, Texas. And oof. And you got to think this has got to be a personal affair for Terry Atkins, of course, facing a member of the DHC. Oh my God! Bringing in Jack Snyder with one hand, palming him into the ring, and now catching him, big power slam, center of the ring, early cover and a kick out at 2 by the Octopus, Jack Snyder. And of course, Jack Snyder's got to be rolling high, being handpicked for this matchup, and now tries to pick the leg, the big redwood. And oh my goodness, this is smart. Maybe if you're not able to take him down, bring it up a level with you. Almost has him in a headlock with the leg trap, trying to choke out the life of Terry Atkins here. Oh my goodness, the strength though of Terry, breaking the grip of a man who has a notoriously strong grip. And now going for is that a bear hug I see? Is that a bear hug from Terry Atkins? Oh my word, but getting his bell rung with a clap to the ears. Going high. This is very smart from Snyder, grabbing the arm, and maybe that's Fujiwara. I was going to say that gives a little bit of a game plan, a little bit of an advantage to the Octopus. And now though, the Fujiwara armbar, wrenching back on the elbow of Terry Atkins. And of course, you got to think Terry Atkins has been in his hold before. And he knows north, south, knee right to the top of the dome could split your head wide open. And now a big shot. But of course, you know what they say, everything is bigger in Texas, just like that lariat. And a quick cover, referee slides in position. But a kick out at 2. And maybe you got to think Kyle Lennon, wherever he may be, completely breathless, running away. Oh, side Russian leg sweep. He has got to be watching this matchup, studying this matchup. Oh my god, that wrench though. Oh my goodness. Arm behind the back, leg over the head, stretching out Terry Atkins. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my word. And now, oh, Terry though able to stop the leg, strike to the head, breaking the grip. Kyle Lennon's got to be watching this and hoping that this isn't him. Come Visage, ducks the line, does Atkins. Now for a blow. Big drop on the head, a sheer drop on the head, and that is no. I was going to say that was it. Not many people can get up after being dropped on their dome like that. But I guess Jack Snyder isn't just a normal man. But Terry Atkins is rolling here in the O2. Now let's see what Terry Atkins can do to capitalize off of a hard impact. Just like that. A drop right to the head. And now, what is Terry Atkins setting up for here? What is going through his mind after a drop like that? Wasn't able to put away. Jack Snyder going for the double underhook. Spinning around trying to get the perfect grip. Got it. He's got it. And Jack Snyder trying to fight it, but DDT! A double arm DDT! For good measure, but a kick out again from Jack Snyder. Terry Atkins rolling out the red carpet when it comes to big maneuvers. And now, oh, Mo! He managed to trip Terry Atkins and put him into a modified crossface. Arm behind the head, the torque on the back, torque on the shoulder, torque on the neck. But Terry Atkins again using the strength, using the knees, using anything he can to break the grip of the octopus. But again, the octopus, like he has 8 separate limbs, able to fight away free, but these jabs, unable to stop anything. Shake, rattle, and roll, no counted. Oh, jumping over, so a little bit of athleticism. Roll through, though. This is hard to contain. And speaking of hard to contain, another stretch by Snyder. Trying to wrangle out the life. Squeeze it out like the last drop of toothpaste from Terry Atkins. The last bit of life, the last bit of struggle from the big man. Looking for the Valiant World Championship. But Jack Snyder, for the sake of the DHC, looking to put a stop to the momentum. Just like Terry Atkins put a stop to that hold. And now, big sheer drop, brain buster. Center of the ring, dropping Jack Snyder again on his head. And now up to the high red district. This is not going to end well if you're Jack Snyder. Big power slam. 1, 2, 3. What a match! What a showcase! Heading into Visage for the Valiant World Championship. Terry Atkins picking up the win against DHC's hand-picked member. And again, you gotta think Kyle Lennon has got to be shaking in his boots, waiting that matchup against Terry Atkins. He has got to be afraid of that power, the unadulterated Texan energy. Oh my. Speak of the devil, and these two are going at it. Oh my goodness, there's no waiting till Visage. We're going to see these two go at it right now. Throwing bombs back and forth. This is a hockey fight here in the O2. Oh my word, but Terry Atkins managing to throw those ham bones right to Kyle Lennon, taking the man down. Kyle Lennon thought he was slick, pulling off something like that, but Terry Atkins says, no, big boy, throwing him like trash. And Terry Atkins stands tall, leading into the world title matchup. Oh my word. And you can see Kyle Lennon trying to play it off cool. I don't know how that's going to work well when that man, Terry Atkins, is staring into your soul come the world title match. Oh, he goes for it. Oh. What a showcase! What a show from Valiant Wrestling Episode 3! What a world title match we have scheduled for the pay-per-view! Oh my word, but that is all for Episode 3, ladies and gentlemen! This is me signing off from the O2.